after testing the new Lisa Eldridge palettes, originally I just picked up Sorcery and Vega. I have those videos on my channel, so I'll link them down below for you guys. I naturally had to pick up the rest. I did pick up the other three because I just fell in love with them. Truly, I really did. So today we're going to put to the test Cinnabar, which is the kind of neutral coppery, warmy toned, probably more just a neutral toned palette. So we're going to put this one to the test today. We're going to do swatches like we do. We're going to do a look, all that jazz. So hopefully that sounds interesting to you. Now, if it does, let's go ahead and do the YouTubey things. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. This is the Lisa Eldridge Cinnabar palette. So just like all her other palettes, it comes in this beautiful sleek gold packaging. Has the palette name and the shade names and the shade formula on the back here. Still a 24-month expiry. And then this is the beautiful palette itself. Now I have actually already filmed the look with this palette, and then I'm filming the swatches on a different day just because of timing. So this isn't perfectly pristine and I apologize. So Cinnabar is just like the other palettes, £49. Depending on your currency is going to depend on what that costs for you. In Australia it's about $90 at the moment, just under. So the description of this stunning everyday friendly eyeshadow palette is: the powerful warm tones of the Cinnabar eyeshadow palette are as if drawn from the earth itself. A sophisticated, rich composition of warm base shades that deliver a myriad of looks, from light caramel to intense, deep, earthy browns and lustrous bronze. And Lisa was inspired by ancient natural pigments our earth has to offer. So I'm going to go ahead and do what we normally do. I'll swatch the shades on my arm here so you can see like the complete look of the palette, and then we will do individual hand swatches. So let's go ahead and get to swatching. Now let's go ahead and do the hand swatches. So this first shade is Raw Sienna, a seamless matte, and it's described as a light caramel. I think that's pretty accurate. I think this is stunning. I've used this palette already and I know that I love this shade, and it is kind of, for me, you'll hear me often say this about these shades, it is the absolute perfect one and done eyeshadow for me. Next up we have Bronzite, which is a satin slash metallic and is described as a rich, warm bronze. Also a very accurate description. Maybe, yeah, a rich warm bronze. Yeah, that's definitely how I would describe it. And this is one of those satin metallics, not like the true metallic, because she does have a true metallic formula as well. And the satin metallics are not as wet foil, not as intense, but a very smoothing on the eye, and also very, very everyday friendly. Now we have Fired Earth, which is a seamless matte, and it's described as a deep, warm earth brown. I mean, again, perfect description, right? Stunning, stunning formula, stunning color. I can't stress enough how much I truly love this matte formula. It's perfection, like literal perfection to me. Next up we have Lost Summer, which is a satin metallic and described as a warm copper. And I think that's a really good description for it too. I just think she really nailed the descriptions of and names of her shades. So pretty. Next up we have Deep Ochre, which is a velvet shade, and this is a rich, earthy brown. Again, very accurate descriptions, and the velvet shades really do feel like velvet. It's just such a weird formula, and I really love it, and I think that's focusing properly. Sorry, there you go. Also a really good one and done shade, and I think in this palette there's like really good one and done mattes for like every skin tone. It's really quite nice. And last but not least we have Ritual, which is the top coat, described as a soft light pale gold with warm sparkling pearls. And I love this shade. I love a top coat. It's one of my most used eyeshadows, a top coat. I love the lack of pigment and just the soft sparkle, because I will often just pop like this matte shade all over my lid and then just top this ever so slightly with this kind of a top coat shade, and it gives me kind of that wet look. It gives me a little extra oomph, a little something something without being too full on. I love them for literally everything. So that is the swatches of Cinnabar. Now let's create this eye look. Let's go ahead and create a look. I have already primed with my Rare Beauty eye primer, and we're going to dip into this shadow first. And I'm gonna start with just my finger because these mattes, you can apply them with a finger and they go on blended. So I want to keep showing you guys that because I think these are really good palettes just for, you know, anyone really, but especially those of you that just want fuss-free makeup, you know. This is a good one and done shadow. This is exactly what I would use as a one and done. So you can kind of see if you really wanted to, you could just honestly leave it like that. I will just pick up a reference number 15 though and dip into the matte. I don't like using my fingers just because like I then have to go wash my hands and all that kind of stuff, so that's why I use brushes. But I wanted to show you guys you can just use your fingers. But look how just quick and easy, all blended, all done. It's just I've gone back to using like Natasha Denona palettes after trying like Vega and Sorcery, and I was like, oh, these are hard to blend just because of how soft and easy these are. I do have to go into the office today, so we are going to keep this a little bit softer and more, I guess, work friendly, if you will. I'm going to pick up a What's Up Beauty R105 and we're going to dip into this shade right now, which is called Deep Ochre. And the original one I went into was Raw Sienna. Right here, I get confused with the names. So Raw Sienna was a seamless matte, and now we're going into Deep Ochre, and this is a velvet. Just gonna tap this. I just want to deepen the outer corner a little bit, not a lot. So my question is, I'm gonna do just like little videos like this for the rest of the three. So Muse and Myth as well, or the rest of the two, sorry. Do we want like a roundup video at the end of like all 5 of the palettes and like I guess a little bit of a ranking or something, or do you want me to do like just a roundup video and then in that video kind of move the shades around to like what would be my ideal Lisa Eldridge palette, or just do the looks and then leave it at that? Let me know. Let me know. I'm gonna pick up my Delium Tools 773 and I'm kind of conflicted because I really want to use both of these. They're so pretty, but I'm just gonna use one, and I think I'll go into this one because normally I would wear the pink one. So let's step outside our comfort zone today. I'm gonna use a brush instead of my finger because I actually don't want it to be so pigmented. I would like it to be a little bit of a softer look. And when I swatched these with my finger, my lord, they were like liquid molten. And Lisa did talk about in her video how if you want it to be a softer pigment, the metallics, then put it on with a brush. And if you want it to be like completely opaque and like liquid molten, then apply it with your finger. So, and you can see, I mean, I'm tempted to use my finger so you guys can see the difference, but we'll do another look with these palettes anyway. Oh, that is so pretty. I just love how tailorable, I don't know if that's a word, but it is now. I love how tailorable these are to like in terms of like preferences. Like if I'm going to work, this is really soft and easy, but if I wanted to at the end of the day, I could pop this in my handbag and just take some of this copper shade on my finger and kind of like swipe it on the lids, and then all of a sudden I've got like a full night look for dinner or something, or a Christmas party, or you know, whatever. So I really like that about her formulas. With that same Delium Tools brush, I'll just flip it over to the other side. I'm gonna go into this one. So this one that we went into right here was Bronzite, that's a metallic. Now we're gonna go into Ritual, which is a top coat. So it doesn't really have any pigment to it, it's just like sparkle, because I can't help myself. I'm just gonna lightly, ever so lightly, tap that. You could obviously skip this if you are like not wanting any sparkle, but I mean, we need some sparkle in our day. Okay. I think that's really nice. Really, really nice. Okay. Then lastly, I'm gonna just take this little pencil brush and I am gonna go into Fired Earth, which is a seamless matte. And I am just gonna run a little bit of this along the lash line. Not a lot, I just wanted to create like, just deepen the roots of the lashes a little bit because I'm not gonna wear eyeliner. Let's go ahead and do the speed through of my base makeup now, and then we'll come back, finish lower lash line and lips, and show you the finished look, so 2 seconds. My base makeup is done. Let's go ahead and finish this lower lash line. You know, I'm just pretty much going to take this shade right here and run it underneath. Nothing crazy. I'll just take a touch of this one as well and just smudge that just a little bit. I'm just going to take a little bit of my House Labs. What is this? Sunstone. Put that. I'm not going to do a lot. I just want a little bit of sheen there. I'm just gonna put my Saie Mascara on, and then we will do lips. I feel like Velvet Fawn is the perfect lipstick for this look. So I've got the Velvet Fawn lip liner. And then the Velvet Fawn lipstick. Alrighty, let me go and do my hair, and then we will come back and wrap this video up, so 2 seconds. Again, this is the finished makeup look. What do you guys think? I think this is very wearable, very soft. I feel very me in the look. So yeah, and I mean, Cinnabar didn't disappoint. It really is just impeccable quality. Lisa has done something special with these eyeshadow palettes. I stand by that, I really do. And yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. So that is the end of today's video. If you have made it this far, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much, I truly appreciate it. If you haven't already, pretty please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. It means the world to me. And other than that, I hope that you have the most amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye.